they brought a tow truck and a crane to remove the vehicle. At which point I just moved, and it was very easy. I mean, there was no real police blockade or anything like that. It was stopping me from doing my work. I had that opportunity to tell history from both sides of the channel, from the accident that caused the death of the People's Princess to her funeral, and to the hundreds of thousands of flowers around Kensington Palace, and the tens of thousands and hundreds of thousands of people, lining up the road for a funeral procession, and that was very, very, very moving.
We did not know how bad the accident was for Diana. Again, it was hard to fathom. It was hard to process that she could be mortally wounded in this accident. We first heard that she was being treated for injuries, and then, of course, a couple hours into the morning, she was declared dead at the hospital. There was a huge crowd of journalists at that point in the hospital.
Just every moment of that week, those 7 days from the early morning of that Sunday, August 31st, to Diana's burial at her ancestral home in Althorpe, 75 miles north of London. It was just dramatic, but it was a human telling of history. And when I look back at my 42 years of my own career with the AP, mostly abroad, that is a week that just stands out, sadly, because of the news of what happened to Princess Diana, but of the dramatic impact it had on the country and the world. And I can only think of one other person who died that is still remembered almost every year of his death. That was John F. Kennedy.